House Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Our starter in this one, Luis Castillo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. All right, just about ready for baseball. Trey Turner at the plate.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Fouled off down the right side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, just one hit in the series coming in. So this pitching staff has really had his number. I'm sure he's maybe a little frustrated about it too. So we'll see if the trend continues or if he brings a little extra fire to the plate. Yeah, I know you like that fire, Boo, kind of like your hair. See if you can get something going in this one.
Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One down. Here's Harper now. 0-1. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. Harper, the former Rookie of the Year, 33 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this three-game series. On the ground, right side. Albies. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but Instead, the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and it's just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 for 6 so far in the series. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. We hope you're enjoying Game of the Week on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel, difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Swings through that one.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Dominic Canzone.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Josh Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Naylor with a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That is the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. There's the strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. One up, one down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one's in there. 0-1. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Adolis Garcia in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Garcia went deep in his most recent game. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. His 27th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Ball one there. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top of the second. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of his zone.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Julio Rodriguez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, Dominic Panzone. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here. Second. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Inside. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this. The bat was very patient, and it paid off.
So here is Bryce Harper. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
Not close with that one. 3-1.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's the ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contacted balls on the ground.
Well struck right field and brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hoskins takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Swings and chases a low one there. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Oh, what a stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Foul ball. And the 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
To take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
On the ground. And foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Out to short. To first.
He's at it.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Cole Young.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting done, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Oh.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-1. Got a piece of that one, but it got a bigger piece of our umpire back there. Man at first, one away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Just missed. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Hey!
Strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field. Schwarber drifts towards it, and that ends the inning. Two come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. 3 innings. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Puts a bunt down and a foul ball. Man at second. And he pops up the bunt. One away.
The batter number 10, second baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That misses. Ball 2. That one lifted to left. Rosarena takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mariners 2. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Naylor in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Mariners down by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Close save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Two on, 1 out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
High fly ball, right field. And that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it 3-2. New pitcher on now, Tyler Kinley.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that's just foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one misses. Ball one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number two.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Two down, nobody on. Gets under and pops it up. He's got it, and that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Just
that's a
missed.
ball.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Marsh has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, JP.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Strike one.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Right through there for a strike. Crawford leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Ball to strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Schwarber on his way over. And that it the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mariners 2. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. For the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Schwarber up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next,
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Pedro Leon. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Runner on the go, in there for strike 3. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. All muscle to center field. His 18th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now, 2 away now. So up next, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Sets him down looking. Hayes is 3rd of the game, but the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's 5-2. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball right side. Harper takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Outside, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3-1. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Dominic Panzone. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and that was not close. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
1 out, a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. A little bit high maybe, and it's 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Fought off foul. And it's second. Towards first. He gets there with the slide. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Mariners lead one. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Mariners,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
leading off for the Phillies.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Ferrer, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Action in the pen down there. Dane Dunning getting loose out there. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and two away to start the seventh.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto steps in. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Two down, nobody on. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
In there for strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 6-2. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
No left field.